Shalom from Eilat, Israel. We are in the very south of Israel, sharing borders with country of Jordan, Egypt and Saudi Arabia, right in the middle of Middle East. It's a perfect and strategic place to pray for the Middle East, for revival in the Middle East, and for Israel from south to the north. I'm staying by the two prayer towers, one on the right to pray for city of Eilat and one on the left to pray for the nations. I want to share with you amazing testimony. Our congregation here in Eilat used to pray from the mountains. They felt Lord is leading them to high places to pray from the heights over Middle East and over revival in Israel and Eilat. And they were climbing, walking. It was very difficult to reach the prayer points, and then miracle happened. God honored their prayers and efforts and desire to pray, and city, without talking to them, built two prayer towers, really with strategic directions. One to pray for city of Eilat and one to pray for the nations around Israel. And because of those prayers, we started to see lots of changes. So let's walk together and I will show you, and let's pray together for Eilat. From this point, we see all three countries. We see Jordan right here, Saudi Arabia behind me, and Egypt. It's a crossroad of the nations when four nations come together. Israel is a very small country in the heart of the Middle East, and it's so important to come here and pray. Pray for Middle East, pray for revival, pray for salvation. When you visit Israel, come to Eilat and pray with our people here, and we're going to see revival in the Middle East and salvation of God as He promised in the Bible. We've been praying from the first prayer tower, and now we're coming to the second one. And second one is a very strategic place to pray for city of Eilat and for all Israel, because we are at the very south of Israel, and Israel going all the way north. Israel needs your support and your prayers, and together we're going to see revival in Israel, and we're going to see how God is changing everything around, and biblical prophecies will come to pass. And you have an amazing opportunity to join us and to be part of what God is doing in the land of Israel and in the world.